Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to do a very quick install video of LePera Bare Bones Seat on my 2023 Breakout. So let's quickly take it out of the box and take a look at the new seat. Alright, let's take a look at the seat. There you go. So I opted to go with a white stitching and a white trim seat. It sort of matches the white line on the tank of the bike. All right, here it is, a little bit more up close. All right, I'm going to leave a link with a exact model number that I got, but that's basically what it is. All right, let's quickly compare, and that was actually one of the important things for me, to know the width and the length and how wide the nose is in the front, because obviously my some pretty short inseam. All right, so let's quickly do the measurements, put it on the bike, and take a look what it feels like. All right, before we measure the stock seat, I always like to kind of get the comparison of the stock seat and then get on the new seat and get the idea of what I feel like on the seat. So this is a stock seat at a standstill. These are my riding boots, by the way, so I can, if I stretch out enough, I can touch my heels to the ground. More relaxed, it's almost touching my heels. Now, again, at a standstill, if I look behind, I have about 2 to 3 fingers space between the bend of the back of the seat and my back. Now when I ride, I obviously sit more relaxed with my feet up, then I can touch the back. But at a standstill, to be more comfortable and more planted, I kind of have to move myself forward a little bit, and obviously I have that gap. Not a big deal, but that just kind of gives you an idea what it is on the stock seat. Okay, now let's, like I said, let's do the quick measurements of the stock one, the measurements of the LePera, swap them, and get back on the bike. Alright guys, so as you can see, without doing any measurements at all at first, the LePera is a smaller footprint, so it's shorter a little bit in the nose, and it's not as wide, which obviously works to my advantage. However, there is a little bit of a sort of curve here, and it's more of a straight, so it'll be interesting to see where my thighs will be, what the width will be there. But so let's just quickly take a look. This is right around the area where I said it was about 8.5 inches, and if I'm measuring this correctly, right around the same area, we're looking between 7.5 to 8. So we'll have to we'll have to actually do the trick once I get on the bike. But overall length, nose to back, we're looking right around 15 and a quarter, 15 and a half, just about. Obviously, as I said here, this one was 16. Yeah, about 16 and a half. Width was the same thing, 16. This one is about 14. So obviously visually we can tell, but this is 2 inches shorter width-wise. Okay, and to the bend from the nose, we're looking right around 9.5 inches, and this one, as I said before, it was 12.5. But again, the nose here is longer than on LePera. So let's put it on the bike, get on the bike, and see what it feels like. Alright guys, so here's the seat on the bike. You can definitely tell it's a much more minimalistic, more bobber style seat. One thing I'm not quite sure yet how I feel about it, but as you can see here, because the nose is shorter, the stock one kind of goes over this area and covers this bolt. There's a little gap, probably about ½ an inch gap there. It's not a big deal, but it is there, just to be mindful of that. All right, otherwise the fit is really good. And on the back, because I ride solo, I don't have, you know, the passenger pillion. Two things kind of here. One, there is a protective film here. I may remove it, may leave it. I'm still debating what I want to do about this thing here. And sort of similarly, these spacers, the plastic spacers, for an obvious reason, they're here to protect the paint. I may do something a little bit more hidden. I may cut out a couple of black spacers to put under it to keep it, you know, a little nicer, a little more visually pleasing. I'm not loving this. Okay, so that's probably what I'll do. I either trim these down or just get a couple of black spacers and replace these. All right. All right, guys. So first impressions: the width of the nose is right around the same width as it is on the stock seat. So I haven't really gained any less width, I guess. That's the word I'm looking for in the front. Now, if I scoot myself forward, yes, I do. But again, who sits like that? No one. So overall, pretty much same as stock. As far as the back goes, obviously there is no higher rise like it is on the stock seat, so it's a little bit more, like I said, minimalistic. But overall, I mean, it feels nice when I'm sitting in a riding position. It feels good. It has to be broken in a little bit. It's still a little stiff. It is brand new, so I'll have to ride a few hundred miles on it and get a better feel for what I think about it, you know, down the road. All right, guys. So that was a quick overview and install of LePera Bare Bones Seat on my 2023 Breakout. So if this video was useful to some of you, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, stay tuned for more install videos, and I will see you guys soon. Take care.